Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Humairah binti Muhammad Ihsan. I'm a student from Faculty of Communication and Media, and today I will give a speech on do not hide your emotion because it is okay to express them. I still remember it clearly. When I was 14 years old, it was Friday afternoon and I just finished school. My mom picked me up and we decided to buy some groceries at the market. That day, I was feeling down since I'm having a very bad day at school. And that was the first time I felt really horrible in my whole life. When I was 13, I started my first high school year as a chosen student in the school prefect elections, and by the end of the year, I made it as an official school prefect. But that day was my first day at school as an ordinary student. My position as a school prefect has been removed. My feelings that day were all messed up. All the unicorns, the candies, the rainbows I had when I first came to school that day seems to be turning into dark gray clouds, lightning, and thunderstorms. For a young teenager like me, that day was the worst day ever. The teacher told me that I was too expressive and that was the reason why my position as a school prefect has been removed. That day, my mom noticed my watery eyes and she asked, "Did you cry? Are you okay? Is everything fine?" And I smiled. "No, I'm okay. It's just Miss Nurul. Today's her last day at school and I'm feeling a bit sad." I lied. I did not have the courage to tell the truth since my mom knew how important being a school prefect to me. And it was that time I noticed a little boy staring at a pack of cookies. His eyes showed that he wanted the cookies so badly. He took it and ran to his mom. I accidentally heard their conversation and witnessed the scene. "Mommy, this is your favorite cookie. Can we buy it?" "Oh, sorry, James. We promised not to buy cookies." James looked disappointed. "But, Mommy," he asked again. "No, James, put it back." He started to tear up and cry softly. "Please, I remember you said that this is your favorite cookie. This is the last one left, so I thought you might want it and you will not cry and be happy," said James. That scene that I had witnessed that day made me think, if the mother did not cry, her son will never know that her mom is sad and he will never even thought of finding a way to console his mom. What I'm trying to point out is that if the mother has not been expressive, she would not gain the comfort from his son. And if the son did not express his feeling and thought to his mother, the mother would not know that he did it for her, and both of them will end up leaving scars in one another. This is what I'm trying to deliver in this speech. It is okay to be sensitive. It is okay to be emotional. It is okay to be expressive. And it is okay to be sentimental. But what is not okay is to hide your feelings, to bury them inside, and to push them in your heart. I thought that it is not rational and fair to me that my position as a school prefect was taken away just because I was being expressive. I believe that being expressive is the best way for me to take the duty as a school prefect. If I did not express my feeling constructively and hide it and keep it inside, it will continue to haunt me and I feel overwhelmed and burdened. And this will affect my performance at school. So I decided to speak up for myself, and the next year I was appointed to be a school prefect again. So why it is so important for us to express our feelings and not to neglect our emotions? The first reason is because struggling with your emotion often leads to more suffering. Trying to fight our feeling is not the best thing and the best way to do, as it often leads us to more suffering. Using negative behaviors to try to numb our feeling is akin to putting a band-aid on a gaping wound. They might make you feel better temporarily, but these behaviors do not fix the underlying problem. Further, using negative coping strategy to numb emotion causes people to feel even worse in the long term. Rather than trying to suppress your feelings, work to be mindful. Work to be mindful observer of them. Notice the emotion and feeling that you experience and where you feel them in your body. Then, try to develop a curious and non-judgmental stance. Our emotions are often messengers which signal something important that we need to pay attention to. For example, you see a friend pursuing their long life dream of being a singer, and you are filled with jealousy. If you take a moment to get curious about what this emotion might be telling you may discover that you are passionate about it too. Or perhaps you are filled with anger and resentment towards a partner. Often feelings of resentment are the result of someone not respecting your boundaries or an indication that you are not effectively communicating your needs. It is important to share your feelings with others so that they can help you to the best of their ability and try to understand what you are going through. Keeping things bottled can be unhealthy and could lead to depression. If you don't talk to if you do not talk to someone because not everyone understands what you are going through. Opening up to others just to let your feelings out and vent about a problem that has been building is a great way to release all that tension that has been building for so long. If you feel uncomfortable, try to talk to a close friend or family member that you can always come to vent out any problems you are dealing with. There is always help and support out there when you need it. Just let yourself feel your emotion, because when you numb sadness, you also numb happiness and joy. The reality is that you cannot selectively numb emotions. Using negative behaviors to avoid your feelings may help you experience less sadness and anger, but they also stop you from feeling happiness and joy. Part of the amazing thing about being a human is that we are able to have a range of emotion. Experiencing sadness and hurt is a part of what makes it is so incredible to feel joy and happiness. Think of your feeling as waves in the ocean. They come and go, rise and fall. The amazing thing is that all of our emotions contain gift and it helps us grow as people and as a human. Therefore, by expressing our emotion, we will experiencing our emotion, and being vulnerable with the people that we trust is a sign of the true strength, and it is not a weakness. The way to heal and move through painful experience is to let yourself feel and express. It is okay for us to be sensitive, to be expressive, to be grumpy, or to be happy, because your emotion leads to who you are before, now, and future. Do not hide your feelings. Express them. When you open your mouth, you also open your heart, and without knowing that someone truly hears what you are feeling and understands you is soothing to your soul. Thank you.